everyone, welcome to my channel, and in today's episode we will be discussing the reasons why I started collecting Chanel vintage bags. So my first Chanel purchase was in 1994 when I was turning 21 years old. And during those days, it was a very, very special bag to own. And like all young adults, I loved the knapsack, the backpack. So voila, this was my first Chanel vintage purchase, and it's called the Dumas. And the reason why I love it so much, firstly, Chanel makes the best hardware. They are 24 karat gold hardware, and seriously, it is really, really solid. Okay, this bag is what? We're in 2022 now, so it's a good 32 years. Am I correct? Can't really count, can I? Hang on. So my apologies. It is a good 28 years old. And it was initially a lighter brown, but Chanel bags with wear and tear, especially the lighter colors, they do tend to fade. And for this particular bag, because I had some, coffee stains and some food stains, I decided to give it a refurbishment. And like you can see, the interior is a slightly lighter brown. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, and that was the kind of like the original color. But yeah, so this was my initial purchase from the Chanel store, and I love it so much that about over a decade later, 20, maybe 15 years later, I love this bag so much. And because I had two girls and I wanted each of them to inherit a Dumas because it was something special to me, I bought a black one from a pre-loved store for a fraction of the cost. And during those days, still in perfect condition, I love this 24 karat gold hardware. I really, really love this gold hardware. It's so heavy and solid, it feels luxe. And you will never get it with the newer Chanel bags. They are not 24 karat gold plated, but instead they are called gold tone, which has very, very, very little gold content in it. And so reason number one is the gold, 24 karat gold plated hardware. That is a very, very good reason to collect a vintage Chanel, because they don't make it anymore. So after my first purchase, my next purchase vintage Chanel bag that I bought was about 15 years ago when I saw this beautiful classic single flat bag at a renowned pre-loved store. Oh, look at it, it's so beautiful. And this one is lambskin. It has the vertical stripes. It was so beautiful. Oh, it smells so wonderful. And yeah, so this was my second vintage Chanel, classic shoulder strap bag. Yeah, sorry, this one's a bit tangled. Yeah, and And you know, reason number 2, it's because it's the single flap, which they no longer do it with their newer bags. You know, since I think it was in the mid 1990s, they stopped doing the single flap and they went on to do the double flap. So what does double flap mean? So this is an example of a newer bag made in the 2000s, and so double flap basically means there is another flap in the bag. Okay, so this is an example of a double flap. Yeah. Just to clarify, the single flap, Chanel stopped manufacturing in year 2014. What is next? Oh, the Coco Crush. Oh, I love this little Coco Crush ball thing. You know, and this is also a lambskin, but this one is in the diamond form. Okay, so Chanel bags have 9 stitches or more in each diamond. And yeah, you know, you can see it's so beautiful. Oh, this one is like super soft, super luxe and super vintage. This one was manufactured in 1991. Yeah, sorry, I need my glasses. I'm gonna wear my glasses. Otherwise I can't see my notes yet. This one was manufactured in 1991, and this is the camera bag, and it's also a shoulder sling bag. It's so beautiful. Yeah, this one is super beautiful, super soft. The leather is like butter. You know, you can't get this kind of lambskin nowadays. It's like, oh, the smell is vintage. I love it, you know. And yeah, reason number 3, it's because of the little Coco Crush balls. And this is another one in the extra large. This one is in caviar leather. And oh, look at this hardware, it's just stunning. And you know, with Chanel bags, you can see the hardware has a stamp, Chanel Paris, and the screws are flathead. Okay, it's hard to tell an authentic Chanel bag. Oh, this is just gorgeous. The leather lining is just the quality you can never get anymore. And this one's the extra large version. Okay, yeah, with the stripes. So beautiful. Yep. This is one of my favorites, by the way. And if you are a vintage collector, you will know that the caviar leather is much more easier to maintain than the lambskin. And this is another version of a caviar leather without any patterns, no stripes, no diamonds. And this one is a handheld bag. It's a box bag, really cute. Okay, and yeah, this one, you know, was made in 1997. Yeah, so a lot of my bags were made in the 1990s, manufactured in the 1990s. Anything beyond the 1990s are really quite difficult to find in a very good quality. I was fortunate enough And yeah, this is another box bag. This is another shoulder bag. And this one's in lambskin. Oh, this one, the hardware is just beautiful. Look at it. Oh, shimmers. Oh, and this one's in lambskin with the stripes. So another reason to collect Chanel vintage. And this one is pre-holographic stickers, which is probably made before the mid-1980s. So 1984 and before. You can tell the make is different. Oh, look at it, it's so stunning. And you know, all the hardware has the little Chanel logo on it. And you can just feel it, you know, the quality is just stunning. And obviously, you know, you have the Chanel stamp. With most Chanel bags, it's gold hardware and gold stamping. If it's silver, it should be in silver. And this one, oh, I just love it, you know. The quality is just superior. Definitely one of my favorites, which I hardly use actually because I'm too afraid to scratch it because it's in lambskin. Okay, this is the only bag that I have that doesn't have the gold chain strap. Shoulder bag anyways. And another one that was, you know, pre-holographic sticker is this beautiful belt bag. Yeah, you can see, you know, the logo. It's a bit worn off, but you can see, and you can smell vintage Chanel. You know, you can never fake that vintage Chanel smell. And yeah, let's see, it's just very, very, very good quality. You know, all the lining is in leather. It's gorgeous. So another reason to collect vintage Chanel is the ones that are made before 1984 because they're so special and very rare. And last but not least is this humongous document bag that I bought and never once carried. This is an art piece to me. It's an heirloom piece, and you know, it's just so gorgeous. Look, again, look at this hardware, stunning. And you can see it has the logo. Okay, this one is in lambskin as well, in the diamond formation. And you can see the make is very, very similar. The ones before, I mean, made in the early 1980s. You can just see, you know, the little details and the leather lining, and you can just tell the difference in the quality and the stitching, the make of it, you know. And yeah, so reasons why I collect vintage Chanel. Beautiful reasons. I always tell my husband. Anyways, as you notice, most of my bags are in dark colors, mostly black, because I find that they are easier to maintain, and when I purchased them, most of them, the quality was, you know, much better, and I didn't need to do much but to polish it. There are rare occasions that you receive bags that, you know, are not as good in quality. They are vintage Chanel. So this one is made in the 1997 to 1999. So as you can see, this was originally like a Tiffany blue, because you can tell with the hardware. Okay, but I got it refurbished because it was very faded, and with many vintage, like, you know, colored bags, they do fade with time during wear and tear. you know, sunlight. So this was the original color. And yeah, so I got it refurbished to a color that was similar. You can't, it's hard to choose the exact same color because not every you know, place has that color that you desire, and Chanel colors are, you know, probably specific to them. So anyway, as you can tell, when you refurbish, there are areas that you can't, and this one is right inside. You know, you can't get to it really. Okay, you can see it was very faded. Okay. Anyways, so this is probably one of my other colors, the turquoise and the red and the brown that I have in my collection that are not black. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, there's so many beautiful reasons to collect vintage Chanel. These are just some of my personal reasons. And may you also find the joy in collecting these beautiful bags. They are heirloom pieces which I will eventually pass on to my kids, my girls, and yeah, they're so beautiful. So go get your hands on a vintage Chanel today. Thank you for joining me in today's video, and I will see you in my next. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Good day, everyone. Bye.